Hello, guys. Welcome to our sixth or seventh episode of Balkan Success podcast. Today, here we are, Nikolija, Nina Milosevic, the real queen beast. Why?
Hello, everyone.
Why she's queen and beast? Because she's a professional MMA fighter and the two-time world champ in IMMAF. That's like the world championship in MMA fighting, amateur fighting. Tell me, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very good. Good weather, good vibes. No complaints here. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good. So now you're based in Australia?
Yeah, that's correct. In Sydney,
Yeah,
specifically.
Sydney. Nice. Um, how uh, how much time you're already over there in Sydney?
I was here around 1 year. Um, Around 1 year, and then I was home for a couple of months, and I just arrived back, like literally last week. So just
Okay,
over a year.
okay, perfect. So can you tell us something about yourself? Just like make quick introduction, something that I didn't already tell.
Yes, all right. Yeah. I was born in Sweden, but my parents are from Serbia. I'm 29 years old. I decided to pursue a career in MMA, but I do have a diploma as an accountant. So yeah, earlier I was called like Clark Kent by day and Superman by night. Now I'm just Superman.
Yeah. So you told us that you are born in Sweden. Which town?
Gothenburg.
Ah, okay. And you like you grew up in Sweden?
Yes. I was born there, and I grew up there. But every year we're in Serbia for holidays, summer breaks, winter breaks. So I'm basically
Okay.
both.
Okay, perfect. Uh, wait, we're gonna just to see. Uh, do you have problem with connection? Because I don't see you much.
You
Can
don't
you
see
just
me?
check? Do you have some problems with connections?
I think
Because
our
I see you
internet
flew.
sometimes is bad here. It's certain hours. It just isn't the best.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. Let's continue. Yeah, we're gonna. I hope that it's gonna be better. Okay, yeah. So, like you told us that you grew up in Sweden, and uh, how how old were you when you move? I mean, you grew up in Sweden. What is the next path for you?
Uh, uh, you mean in my career or?
Yeah, I mean, after Sweden, like how old were you when you moved to Australia, or before that,
Ah,
is there were some other country?
yeah, no. So I've been just traveling around, but I did buy a single ticket to Thailand before I came to Sydney, and then I did
Yeah,
make a connection with Coach Subotic, and that's how I ended up in Sydney.
yeah,
Maybe now 1.5 years ago. So
yeah,
yeah, it was even more the past. The time flies like this, but yeah, around that time. So yeah,
yeah.
that's how I ended up here.
Wh- When you mentioned Coach Subotic Renato, we're gonna say big hello to Renato,
I
and
will.
he's yeah. We're gonna hope that he's next guest. I have
Hopefully
lot
he
of
will. He will.
yeah, yeah.
I'll let him know.
Okay, so yeah. So how old were you when you were start to do like MMA? Because as a Balkan girl, is not typical to do MMA to fight, because I know our parents are not I think that our parents are not supportive of that, because you're woman, you have to
Yes.
be like beautiful.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
How is your
I
story?
wasn't allowed to do many sports when I was growing up, but I did have a friend of the family who was pushing me to do karate and all this stuff. So because I was always growing up with a lot of boys, so his kid, my friend, went to karate, and then he brought me to karate when we were like 7, 8 years old. But then as a teenager, I wanted to do something more realistic, like Muay Thai or Thai boxing. But my parents didn't allow boxing. When they heard boxing, they were like, no, no, no. So I had to refrain. And I was like, oh, this is like old martial arts thing. So they signed up, and that's how I started with the Muay Thai. And then after a couple of years, I transitioned to MMA.
Okay. And how was your like family's reaction when you told them that you really want to do that, and you like you want to do your career like in MMA like sport?
They were shocked, but they were shocked, but not surprised. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way. Because I've been always like since I was growing up, I always competed. I always trained martial art. That's kind of what discipline. But like when I was 23, I just had like a moment of like I have to pursue it now. It's now or never. And then I made the decision to quit my job, and I told them, and they were like, they were like scared, because I had a really good job, but this is not like a certainty, you know. And also, they don't like to see me with bruises or injuries, stuff like that. But on the other hand, they're also supporting me because it's my dream. So it's like double-edged sword.
Yeah. And do you have brothers, sisters?
2 older sisters.
Okay, they don't do MMA or
No,
some martial arts. No.
no, no, no. Just me.
Okay. Yeah.
But my older sister, she's like a
So
brother. So I had to defend myself against her.
yeah, yeah. Um, what is special about you? Because like I don't know you, but like I saw some of you like videos, fights. Like you're always laugh, you're always chill, you're always like, "Ah, okay, I'm like nice, nice, nice." But when you go in the cage, like you're different.
Oh yeah. But I think you can be nice and sweet when you know you're dangerous. You don't feel threatened, so you can just be yourself. And I believe like I'm humble enough to know that I can be killed, but I also know that if it comes down to it, I'm able to kill. So I think
Yeah,
that makes me feel safe to be who I am.
yeah. Um, so let's go back. So how old were you when when you did your first MMA fight?
Yeah, I was 23. Yeah,
23.
yeah,
Oh wow.
23.
So before that, did you have some like boxing
Oh,
fights or Muay Thai fights?
actually, sorry, I have to correct you. No, I was 25. I started with MMA 23, and I did my first amateur at 25, actually.
Wow. Okay, crazy. And before that, you did some boxing like fights, Muay Thai, or like you go straight?
No, so I started as a teen with the Muay Thai. So I did a couple of Thai fights, and then I did Jiu-Jitsu after that. So I competed in Jiu-Jitsu, and after that I transitioned to MMA, and that was when I was 25. I did my first amateur.
Okay. And all of that was in Sweden, yeah.
In Sweden and different Denmark, like Scandinavia, different
Okay.
places. Yeah.
Uh, how like did I heard about like gym, I think it's All Star in Sweden, like that is really popular. But
Yeah.
is there other gyms that they are good
They
in
have
Sweden?
like All Stars is the most famous one, and it's the one that is based up in Stockholm.
Yeah.
But where I am from, it's called the GBG MAC, or former GBG MMA when I was training there. Uh, so that is like the two biggest ones in Sweden. But I mean, All Stars is still the most famous because they have a lot of people who've been competing in UFC. But GBG Mac actually raised one uh, a competitor to the UFC. So they are in a battle there.
Okay. Let's try something. I'm gonna just stop. Wait, okay, so now it's better. So we had some technical problems. Yeah. Okay. So we like you told us that you you train in Sweden and that there is other gyms that you already been there. So you did like Muay Thai after you did some competition in Jiu-Jitsu and your first MMA fight. How was that like how was that experience?
Oh, it was great. I actually did my amateur debut at Brave CF in Stockholm against the former Swedish champion. And it won by a dominant unanimous decision. And I felt great. I felt like I found like this is my sport. Like I combined like the striking, jiu-jitsu, and the wrestling. Like it was like the sport for me. Uh, I felt alive. I felt happy. I felt good. I felt ready. So it was just like a match made in heaven, if I can
Yeah.
put it that way.
So after first fight, you won. So you said, okay, this is for me. Uh, you won like two times. You were world champion, like IMMAF. So this is the biggest amateur championship in the world for the
Yes.
MMA.
Yes.
So first fight you won. After that you had when it's when you did go to that competition and how it's like how were you chosen for the team of Sweden? You
Okay.
represent Sweden, yeah?
Yes. First, I represented Sweden. So here's where it got a little bit complicated. And the first IMMAF World Championship that I participated was during COVID. So in order to
Okay.
get into the national team, you have to we call them ligatävlingar. So you have to do some fights in order to do the Swedish national championship. But because of COVID, we did not have that, so I couldn't participate. But because of my merits and that I actually won over the former or the Swedish champion, they reviewed me and actually offered me a place in the Swedish national team. That's how I ended up in the national team. And after that fight, I did IMAF directly. So I had no more fights except for that one fight in break. And
Okay,
yeah,
so before that, you just won first fight, and after you go right directly in IMF.
yes,
Okay, and you go over there. How was that experience?
it
Where
was
were
cool.
where was that happening? In which
in
town? Like
in Abu
which?
Dhabi. It was the
Okay.
one in Abu Dhabi. Yeah. So it was weird at that time still because we did needed to test ourselves. We couldn't move out,
Yeah.
like move around or walk however we wanted. We needed to wear masks, all this stuff. There was so much more like controls, but still, like if you're fighting, you don't care about doing stuff or being tourist. You're
Yeah.
just focusing on one thing, one day at that time, 1 hour at a time, just to like, um, yeah, go through the whole experience. So I was fighting in bantamweight, 61.2 kilos,
Yeah.
and I had 4 fights. That's championship. So first
Okay.
I fought, yeah. So 4 fights
And
until final.
four fights. Uh, how they went? Like
Uh,
domination, complete.
Domination, TKO, and
Yeah.
or yeah. So my first world championship, it was one TKO, and the other fights were as a unanimous decision, 3-0 for me. But after that, when I did the European Championship in IMMAF and the next World Champions, all TKOs.
Okay. Crazy. So, like, let's go back. You won that first uh, championship. So you represent Sweden and you're Serbian. How do people react? So did you go over there and did you go over there, but in your heart, like, come on, I'm like Serbian. How were that like? And you told me the second time you represent Serbia, yeah?
Yes, that's
Or
correct.
okay.
So
So
this is
yeah,
where a
we'll
lot of
continue.
people are conflicted about me. So I do share this, like I'm both Swedish and Serbian. That's something
Yeah,
that is very there because I was born and I was growing up in Sweden, but my parents are Serbian, so I do bring a lot of Serbian culture into my like values because we are very close to my relatives and we go there every year. Like so, there I'm both Swedish and Serbian. So when I was doing the Swedish, so I already won for Sweden, for the world, and for the European. So I know this sport is not big in Serbia, but it's very big in Sweden. So I haven't made any statement for Swedish. I mean, like I haven't helped the sport to grow. So I made a decision to actually go over to Serbia to help and promote the sport and to honor my people over there. And I promised them if they bring me into the national team that I will bring the gold. And that was exactly what I did. And after that, the sport just grew because I am the first Serbian athlete, not just female, but athlete in general, that brought a gold, the first gold to Serbia in
yeah,
such a championship. So yeah, the the sport just exploded. It's
yeah.
very big now. Yeah.
So you won like you won one gold for Sweden, and like Serbian are like, come on, you're Serbian, won one for us. You said, okay, say no more. You come, here you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really crazy story. Um,
Yeah.
uh, Tell me the comparison between first competition in Abu Dhabi and the second one. Where was
In Serbia, in Belgrade,
the one you?
actually. Yeah.
Oh, oh
Yeah.
wow, crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
So
And
the whole stand
it
was
has to
with
be
my
special for
cousins
you.
and friends and
Yeah.
family and people from Sweden, friends, like they were just cheering me on. So it was a big celebration afterwards. We went to Skadalia, Trishashiri. It was like, oh man. And also my friends from Austria who were also competing in IMF were coming. So we had the whole like restaurant for ourselves. It was really cool.
Um, and when you compete over there, tell me when you make that decision to compete for Serbia and you for the people in Sweden, you are Swedish because in every sport, especially for example in football, when we Balkan people we steal the players from other teams and they are grow like for example Sweden they're gonna give everything to one player, you know, and after
Mm.
we're gonna just take him because that guy or girl feels more like Serbian or Bosnian,
Mm.
Croatian, never mind. So
Mm.
how do people from Sweden react when you told I don't know told the that how do I say Savez that you are
Yeah,
gonna
the
you're gonna
federation.
compete for the Serbia? Yeah,
I mean, they they understood my reasons, and also, like I said, MMA was already big in Sweden. Like I'm not
yeah,
like special in that sense because we have a lot of female fighters who have brought gold to Sweden, if that makes sense. But it
yeah,
did cost me my ranking in IMMAF. Like instead of like if you see all the former champions who already won like IMMAF the year before, they all had like black and gold rash guards to show everybody that they are the champions. I was the only one who didn't have the black and gold rash guards because my ranking went down. Like
yeah.
my points or in the system, just like I lost that because I changed national teams.
So you sacrifice all of that just to represent your country and to honor your people. I really like that, and like sometimes we don't deserve our like people like you because sometimes we're ungrateful, you know, because you're
Mhm.
gonna do that sacrifice just to do like for you it's new. For example, if you told, yeah, bring me to the team, I'm gonna win you gold, and imagine first fight, some punch happens and you, like you fell, and after people is gonna say, oh, she were never good, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
we
That's
are that.
true. Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
That it's like people, but it's always the people. People will always have opinions, you know, regardless what you
yeah,
do. Like you,
yeah,
haters are always gonna be there, or you know. So I wasn't scared about it because the thing is, like, people think like I already feel like a champion. Nobody has to give me a belt or a medal in order for me to feel like a champion. I already know I'm winning because I'm winning every day. It's not when I go up on that stage that magically happens that I'm a champion, you know? It's this
yeah,
everyday sacrifices, it's the everyday routines. It's like say no to this, say no to that, like keeping like my head focused and all these things, you know?
yeah. Uh, so back to Belgrade, you go over there. How like when the first fight, when you go to cage, when you do your workout, how was the feeling in your
Mhm.
heart?
Ooh, it was good. It was good. L- because honestly, this is, I'm gonna tell you, it's a big difference representing Sweden, and it was big difference representing Serbia.
Yeah,
Because people can say whatever they want, and I'm gonna have haters for this. In Sweden, you're not allowed to overshine anybody else. You need to stay like mellow,
yeah,
everybody's equal, la la la. So you don't get a lot of support or spotlight in that sense. But in Serbia, it was big difference. Like I felt like a superstar, you know. Like even if I wasn't, but I felt they treated you like a superstar, you know, because they do honor uh, athletes in another way. they look up to their athletes. They take care of their athletes. So when I was
Yeah.
there was so much more like social media. There were so much more support. I got much more followers like on Instagram, and I got like going to the national TV. I was on the newspapers, all that stuff. So it was big difference, representing Sweden and representing Serbia in that matter.
Yeah, you say like something you didn't feel like a superstar, but you, like you said, you were the first one who opens the door for a lot of athletes. There, like we need, there was like we need someone like that just to open door for other athletes. Like now we have Javad Baltic, we have also Aladin Ibrovic, we have other guys. Um, Fuck, I forgot those names, but they are like they were champions. They like a lot of like Serbian MMA. It's like really big now, and you were the first
Mhm.
one that started that, and it's really hats to you. So,
And another
uh,
thing is like what I found out later is also now if you are in the national team and you're representing and achieving, doesn't matter if it's gold or silver or bronze, you actually get
yeah,
stipendium. So that's a big
yeah,
thing.
yeah. So
Yeah. So
that's
it
really
makes a
good. So
difference, and I'm happy
yeah,
I made that difference. You know.
yeah, you should be proud because like it's like I think MMA its future here from here maybe to 10 years it's gonna be like maybe not the biggest sport but maybe top three
Yeah.
100% if it's not
I
already like top five.
I
So
really so.
first fight, how went first fight?
As a professional.
No, in Belgrade.
Oh, yeah, it was TKO first round.
Like when I saw your like the apology, TKO, TKO,
Yeah.
submission first round, TKO, TKO. I said, come on. Okay, so TKO first fight. Did you had four fights or five in
I was
total?
supposed to have four, but the girl I was meeting in the final, she broke her hand, so I
Okay.
just got the gold. I got three fights. So yeah,
Okay. Did you have from that three fights? Did you like it? If it was like easy or you had some like difficulties?
I mean, no fight is easy, but I think that I was just better. Like I
Yeah.
think my tools were better than my opponents. Like I already, I was more well rounded, all arounded than my opponents because every one of them were good at one thing, but I felt like I was
Yeah.
good in all like three aspects, like striking, wrestling, and
Yeah.
jujitsu. So I could
Yeah.
use that against them. And
Yeah.
then I'm also like overly super humans. I'm very strong as well. Like I don't think any girl is as strong as me. And I'm not saying this to like I am really really strong. So I
I
think
saw
that
your
makes a
squats.
difference.
Yeah, I saw your squats and deadlift. It's really like impressive. Like as a fitness coach and conditioning coach, like wow, really good. So um, you when you won like competition in Sweden, and after um, like few months after you like few months next year you decide to do like competition in Serbia, but you all of that time you stay in Sweden or you move somewhere else?
Yeah, so I was training in Sweden, but when I decided to represent Serbia, I have friends who opened a gym in my hometown, Smederevo. It's a small town, and they are like really good doing like they're great coaches who take care of teenagers, and a lot of those teenagers were supposed to do the championship for juniors, so I made this decision to go there and help them prepare. So I went there to train with the kids
Yeah.
actually before we headed on. to the championships.
So you so you trained like few months over there?
Yeah, I think 2 months or something like that. So
Yeah. So you did your camp over there, and after when you won, what is the next step in your career?
yeah, that was yeah, I think I did yeah, after that I took a small break, and then in autumn I actually did my pro debut.
Okay. When you did your pro debut, you went back to Sweden.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Like, do you have still contact with your coach from Sweden, like your first coach who introduced your MMA or
Yeah, we kind of like we are not in contact, but
yeah,
we still like say hi to each other
okay.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you did your first pro fight in Sweden and you won TKO, probably
No,
first one.
actually, that was my first loss.
Oh,
It
okay,
was
yeah.
bad. It was split decision. It could have gone my way, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was a split decision. It
That
was
was
a good fight.
that was with Cecile
Yeah.
Bolander, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
she actually broke my
And
nose.
after
Oh my God, I couldn't breathe for 2 weeks before I fixed it. Now it's
yeah.
good. Now it's straight.
Yeah. Okay, so you won that fight, and after that, you still stay in Sweden. You do another fight.
No, after that fight, I actually couldn't train for a while because I had to fix my nose. So after that, I was
Okay.
just working, and that was when I decided I wanted to like see what my options were. So I
Okay.
left Sweden and I went to Thailand. So I bought a single ticket, went to Thailand, went to Tiger Muay Thai, actually got offered there to be sponsored. But then Coach Subotic reached out to me and
Okay.
he gave me a fight in Tahiti.
Okay.
So
Wait.
I did my
Good.
camp in Thailand and then we meet up and I went to Tahiti with him and the teammates from MMA FFT and I did my first
Okay.
one with him.
Yeah. So wait, just we go back. When you go to Thailand, you go
Mm.
to Thai. What is the tiger?
Tiger Muay Thai.
The yeah, that's the big one. If not, it's the biggest gym over there.
Yeah, one of
So
the
you
biggest, yeah.
they offer you to get sponsored to fight for them like
Yeah,
MMA.
they
Yeah.
said if I wanted, I could probably like they would fix something that I could stay there and
Okay.
train for them. Yeah.
So who at that time who was like from the coach? Who was the did they like did you see some big names over there? Did you train with some big names?
The big names, they only have privates, so they only take in
Okay.
people they want on. So they have like on the cage, they have walls, so people can't look in. But then I was invited to pro classes, and it's only invite, and that's where they saw my potential. And then because it is so much like different classes, I made good connections with a lot of different coaches, like strength and conditioning coach, the kickboxing coach, the boxing coach, the MMA coach, and all
Yeah.
of them had a good eye on me. And then they talked, and that's how it
Okay.
but then I
Yeah.
still made the decision like
Yeah.
because Tiger Muay Thai you don't have a specific team. It's so hard to
Okay.
explain. Uh, it
Yeah.
wasn't like one team, and I needed like team, or at least that was what I was looking for. So when I came to
Yeah.
Sydney, it was I got what I was looking for, if that makes
So
sense.
after like you got offered and everything, and after in the meantime, Renato text you, and what makes you change your mind that you go with Renato? Because I think like now, like he's, how do I say, everyone like in this MMA like world they know him, but before I don't think so that a lot of people knew him because I followed him like from long time when he was like maybe what 30,000 followers, and now he's like maybe like almost 1 million. Like, so what changed your mind?
No, what changed my mind was we met up. Actually, he was at the championships in Serbia, so
Ah,
we made a
okay. Yeah.
connection there. Yeah, and then he offered me a fight. He said, "Are you willing to take this opponent?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I am. Let's go. Let's do it." And then we did the first fight together, and we had a good coach student connection, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna see where this takes me. Like, there nothing was like in like a certainty. I just took a chance, and here we are
Yeah.
now, 7 fights later, 7 wins, and
Yeah.
you know it
So
works out.
first fight with him, you went to, so he like he offered you a chance to come to Sydney, and how is that like? He Can you tell me something about that? Like he offered you a chance to come to Sydney, to live here, to be sponsored, to be coach. How that works?
It was more an invitation, so it started as an invitation. So I met him and another fighter from the team in Bangkok,
Yeah.
because he was fighting in one championship. And then from Bangkok, we all flew back to Sydney, just repacking, because 5 days later, me and other teammates were about to fight in Tahiti. And then after Tahiti, I decided to give this a chance, 2 3 months. So he got me a place where I could live and where I could train, and that's what a fighter needs as a beginning. And then
Yeah.
after a while, we did another fight in July in Shuriken. It was in New Zealand. And yeah, after that, he
Yeah.
got me a sponsor, and that was how I was able to stay here in Sydney.
Yeah. So when you come over there, so like the place you told, like he find our place. So what is, tell us, like when we're like with tell us about Renato. Like Renato is a head coach of the gym, like MMA gym over there. How is that works? Like,
He's the head coach of the MMA FFT, so family fighting, and we are like, as a team, we are training at the Infinity Gym, so we kind of are renting the mats there, or we go under them, but we also go under our own banner.
yeah.
So he's the head coach of the MMA competitors. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
And he's also
So that,
managing a lot of fighters, like helping us uh, with
yeah.
either sponsorships or fights coming up, or preparing us for fights, or even matching us up with other fighters and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So he's doing a lot of work, not just like
Yeah.
being a coach.
Um, so is this the biggest, like the biggest, the best gym in Sydney?
Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So you go over there, and so you win one second fight. So tell us, like, when you train, is there other like professional like girls that they do also like you?
Yes, we have another one, Fa Mesquita. She's in flyweight, so she's a division below me, and she's also fighting. She's done two fights in one championship and in Hicks, so she's really really good. I train with her a lot.
Okay, nice. For example, if someone wants to, for example, to visit Sydney and to do camp in like Renato with Renato and everything, how is that work? How where you can apply, where you how is there a so how do I say? Can you go over there? Because like Renato is one of the like I said one of the biggest name now in
Mm.
the coaching. Yeah, so yeah,
So I
can you
was
tell us something
lucky
about
that I made an impression on coach. But I think if you really want, it wouldn't like be a problem. You could like, yeah, he might not reply, but just send him a text message like on Instagram or something like that. Maybe he has an email on his
yeah,
bio, but just like let him know I'm coming those dates. I would love
yeah,
to like train with you, but yeah, he might like everything else, like with the visa and with renting, and you have to just
yeah,
sign up at the gym, like a normal gym membership, and
yeah,
then you're allowed to train with us. Like, and
nice,
then maybe you cannot, depending on your level as an athlete or
yeah,
a MMA athlete, like either you're gonna be able to join our professional classes, or you can just do the other classes, the common for the common people. He still holds those classes as well, so you will still get to train with him, if
yeah,
that makes sense. So
yeah.
if you're
I
willing
know
to, yeah.
he's really like we already spoke a few times like because I asked him if he's gonna pass by in Canada here because I live just one town like Montreal is here, we are here. So we when we compete, sometimes amateur, we compete with TriStar,
uh,
and I asked him like if he gonna pass by in Canada. So I wanted to invite him to our gym to do seminar, but he didn't like he was not here yet.
fine.
Yeah, no, he's really like what I like about him. He's not like oh no, now I am like the big star. He's like our guy like Balkan, and
Yeah,
he's like
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I just asked because if there's some fighters that they want who are gonna watch this, they want to go over there to try because you can try a lot of camps. A lot of people go to Thailand, but I don't
Mhm.
know. Australia is also like beautiful place,
It
especially
is.
Sydney. So yeah. Let's talk about a little bit like life. Uh, Sweden, Sweden, Australia, Serbia. One, two, three.
Yeah.
Can you rank them? Thailand also.
Oh,
Sweden, Australia, Thailand.
yeah. Austria as well. I've been there training as well.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Austria also. Can you rank that?
Hmm. I mean, oh, it's so hard to, it's very difficult because every country has their pros and cons, if that makes sense. So I will start first with Sweden and Serbia. So they are equally because I'm very close with my family and friends. So it's very hard to be away from them. Like, I know I have to in order to be 100% focused on MMA. But yeah, uh, if I could choose, I would rather live somewhere in Europe because of that. So it's easier to like say hello and visit and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
it's
when
close.
it comes to nature and like warmth and stuff to do and see, it's definitely Sydney and Thailand on that matter. Oh, bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
So, and oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you don't want to train when it's like freezing Like I just left Sweden and it's super cold,
Yeah.
so I'm very very happy I'm here where
Yeah,
you
I
can
feel
see the
you.
ponds.
I live in Canada, so I can relate. This morning it was like 20 minus 25. It was crazy. Like, yeah, really.
Going out like an
Yeah.
Eskimo.
Yeah, like just to do like to put out like the snow from the car.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay,
happy I'm
so
missing that out.
no,
But
no,
it's
you
weird,
don't you don't
I'm
miss
super
anything. Like,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, so like, um, so now it's gonna be like how 1 years and a half or 2 years that you're in Sydney?
No, just about 1.5 year.
Yes, yeah. And how did you came across like our Balkan people? Do we have our community over there or
Yes, we have a lot. The thing is, because when it comes to Sydney, it's very split. Like it's split by ethnicities. So where I live, it's just Lebanese, like Lebanese. But if you want to go to the Balkan, it's Parramatta,
okay,
Liverpool. So it's like on the other side, like of the city. So depending on what your origins are, you're gonna end up somewhere there, you know. But because my gym is at this area, I'm living close here. But yeah, in the gym,
okay,
actually, we have a couple of Balkans. So it's not just Serbs, it's
nice.
Bosnians, Croatians, a good mix.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
so
Balkan
many,
people.
but we're a few, five, six, seven, depending on like how serious they are with their training and not. But yeah, and then me and coach, of course. And then I
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
also fighting on us like a Balkan promotion, so that's where I
yeah.
like, yeah.
Can you tell us when you speak with Renato, you speak in our language?
I
You
mix
communicate?
them up. It's sometimes it's Serbian, sometimes it's English, depending what's easier
Okay.
at that time and what we are talking about. Because he has
Okay.
broken Serbian, I have broken Serbian, he has broken English, I have broken English. So it's like, you know.
Yeah. So I saw like when he were in your corner and he was giving you advice and he was talking on like Serbian and it was like it's really nice, to hear that. Um, do you think that you can beat Kangaroo in fight?
I wish I could, but they are dangerous. Haven't you seen how good boxing they have? They knock
Yeah.
everybody out.
Yeah, like Islam said, like brother, they don't have wrestling.
No, exactly. I go for double leg.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a lot of animals over there? Is it really true? Or like in the big city like Sydney? Because I have like some few friends but they don't like, is there like a lot of like the big lizards or I don't know, the snakes, spiders?
I mean, people telling me there are, but I haven't seen anything. But also, they said in the big cities, not so many. Like you could
Okay.
probably find if you're looking, but it's more in the bush, so on the countryside. So there you have to be very, very careful. And also
Okay.
maybe other parts of Australia. But Sydney in particular, I've been lucky for now. I haven't seen nothing
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. But they do have sharks. I haven't
Okay.
seen one, but they do have sharks. So you have to be careful if you're swimming in the
Okay.
ocean.
Do you live near a beach? Do you
Mm,
have beach here near?
yes, yes. So it's five
Do you
minutes walk.
go? Okay. Do you go often?
Yeah, I try to go every morning. I think it's like
Nice.
a like cold punch. It's good. It feels like
Ah,
I
okay.
feel refreshed before I start any training session. I go to the beach. I swim a little bit, shake my muscles, so they feel refreshed, and then I'm ready to tackle the day.
Okay. And what about safety over there? Is it like compared to, for example, Sweden? How is the like safety over there? Is it dangerous or? I mean, for you, I don't ask for you, but I mean, in
I
general.
think it's like everywhere in the world. Like if you're in the ghetto, it will be more dangerous. But if you're outside you're more secure. Like that. But I haven't seen anything. But it's probably because I'm home gym, home gym. I don't do much,
Yeah.
you know. So
You're
I
like, okay, come on, somebody please attack me. I
yes,
must
I'll be
find it.
prepared for this. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna do spinning elbow like John Jones.
Flying knee,
Yeah,
elbow.
yeah. Okay, so now your professional score is 7-1, and the last fight was in when it's like July. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Uh, do you have booked your next fight?
not yet, but we are trying to
Okay.
make a fight soon. I think beginning
Okay.
of next year. So it's uh, ongoing. So fingers
Okay.
crossed. I need a
And
fight soon.
okay, so why is that? Why you don't have a lot of fights? It's because it's difficult to do matchmaking, or like it's hard to
I
find the opponents.
It is. It is also like
Yeah.
I'm in Australia right now, and then a lot of females who are active, they have signed with other big organizations, so they cannot fight maybe outside that organization, you know. And I haven't signed with that organization because I don't like to sign. I want to be freelanced. Like I want to take one fight at a time, if that makes sense,
Okay,
because if they
so you don't
promise
have
me four
contract.
fights, no, I don't have contract. I take per fight. I do contract by
Ah,
fight.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can, for example, if other organization wants to sign you, it's just one contract fight. That's it. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Um,
I don't want to be
and
locked up. Maybe I
yeah,
have to wait for fights. I can't do that. I'm too
yeah,
old, and you know.
yeah. So now, how old are you now? You're
I'm
20,
29.
29. Okay. And uh, the tell me the question that you know that I'm gonna ask you. When when it's gonna be UFC? UFC.
I hope sooner rather than later, but yeah,
Yeah,
I hopefully after my next fight, I guess. I don't know. I
yeah,
hope soon, soon. I'm really
yeah.
ready. I've been hustling for so
Because
long. Like, come on, you know.
is the same like the same principle also for the female fighters to do contender series?
Yes,
Okay.
but I missed that
And
one out.
how do you mean?
When I was supposed to do it, I didn't have enough fights in order to participate or something like that. I didn't
Ah,
understand
okay.
it. Yeah, but we'll see. I'm
Yeah.
open for contender.
So contender, if you got opportunity, for example, next fight, uh, you won again, TKO first round, flying knee, let's say that, and after that you got opportunity to do contender series. Are you accept that?
Yeah, I would. I would.
Okay. And did you see last also how is that working? Maybe you know more than me. Did you watch our fighter Jovan Leka? He's Serbian. He
When?
fought in. He's heavyweight. He's from
Yeah.
Serbia. Like he fought in Contender Series. He won, and
Okay.
but they didn't sign him, but he
Okay.
won.
He won, but it
Yeah,
was by decision he won.
yeah. It was by decision, and he was like I think underdog Jovan Leka, I think,
Okay.
and he won, and he's really good. He's
Yeah.
also like his record is really good. I think
Yeah.
he he had just two losses and 10, 12 one win, and but they explained that even if he won, it
Mm.
was like boring fight. But for
Mm.
me, it's like, come on, man, it's MMA. Just
Yeah.
watch like Dagestani fighter how
Yeah.
they fight.
Yeah.
So is there something in Contender Series? So when you sign the contract with them, is there something written that you must do some win spectacular, or how is that working? Do you know, or
That I don't know, but from what I've heard,
okay,
I think it is you need to put on a performance, like in order to, like you may need to make an impression in order to be
okay,
signed. Because there's no guarantee just because you do the contender that you will be signed. Because I know this has happened to a lot of Swedish fighters as well. Like they do the contender, but because they've been boring, they haven't
yeah,
signed. You know.
exactly,
So I mean, probably it doesn't say it, but if you read between the lines, I would assume that you really have to make an impression. Either you both have to raw dog, like it has to be a dog
yeah,
fight or something, or like a good finish or
yeah,
knockout or something like that.
yeah,
Or you just have to bring some form of intensity. Like even if it
yeah,
goes to a decision, just like a lot of energy, something, you know.
yeah. And uh, so next fight, so probably next after next fight, we hope so that you're gonna do Contenders. And what is the best? Is the same for the female and the male? Like when you watch, the prime for the male is like 33, 4, even 5. And what about the female? Is the same?
I think so. I would say between 30, 33 for females as well. Maybe
Okay.
28, depending how early you started with MMA. But I would say I'm in my prime now. Like
Yeah.
from
Do
last
you
year,
feel like
28.
the,
Yeah,
yeah.
in body and mind and like skill set, I am in my prime right now. So this is my moment, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And also, question: you sign for UFC,
Yeah,
you know it's gonna be your name, like
yeah.
Nikolija Milosevic. Which flag is gonna be? It's a good
Uh,
question.
Okay, it's
You
a
don't
good
know yet.
question. The country that supports me best, okay? We all need
Okay.
to make a living. So I'm
So
gonna honor
let's
the
let's call like Serbian people to support to do big support here, because she's gonna wear like the flag.
yes,
Yeah,
for sure, for sure.
yeah. Um, Also, how is it when you do sparrings?
Yeah,
Do you spar often with the guys?
all the time,
Yeah.
mostly
How do you
with the
feel?
guys.
Are they go easy on you?
No, they don't go easy. Look at my eye. They don't go easy at all. It's a war zone out there. But yes, of
Oh
course,
yeah,
I
they
don't spar with somebody who's 20 plus kilos. But if they're 10
yeah,
kilos up or 10 kilos down, I will spar with them and they will spar with me as well. But yeah,
Okay.
depending on their skill level and if they're professional or not, like the attitude and the sparring goes different. It's always different depending on who
Yeah.
you spar with, and sometimes you
But
just can't be.
do you go easy on them?
No, no, no. I can't go easy. They will kill me if I go easy. I
Yeah.
have to either submit them or take them down or do something just to, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
just, yeah. It's better them than me, okay?
Yeah. Um, I saw also that I don't know, do you train with him? But he's training with Renato. He was signed with mm, Glory Kickboxing, like the big guy who is like, I don't know what is his name.
Yeah, Alex Simon. Yeah, he's our
Yeah,
heavyweight in the gym. You can't miss him. I don't think any person who
man,
meets him will miss him.
he's like, I saw him when he hit those pads. I was like, man, wow, he like he's just crazy.
Crazy. I feel pain just by looking. I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
happy I'm not that pad holder, you know?
but how? Like he were, I was like intrigued. So I watched his story. He was powerlifter, strongman or powerlifter before,
Yeah,
and
power lifter.
yeah, and now he because before he when he hit those pads, like the technique is really clean. Like he was so for someone who is so tall and who is
Yeah,
so big, he's so flexible. It's like impressive.
yeah, it is. But I
Yeah,
think he had done martial arts even before he did powerlifting, if I
yeah.
remember it.
If he
So he
say yeah, he's
has,
lying.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's something, something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's not just like, okay, I'm gonna change totally. Like I think
yeah,
he has some fights from before, but then
yeah.
he did
Do
focus on that.
do you think that he's gonna beat this guy Errol? This guy, he's a
Of course
legend.
he's gonna beat him. He has to, has no choice. One punch knockout. Sayonara, baby.
Yeah, he's there to make a show. But it's now did you saw like in Glory like Milos Cvetićanin, crazy performances. Yeah,
No,
he's
I
so
haven't
like
seen. Yeah,
yeah, but our like Serbian fighter Milos
yeah,
and also Rade, but Milos he's I think he's one if he's not the biggest star over there right now.
mm,
Uh,
that's
he's
good.
he's
Yeah,
lightweight, but he's lightweight.
yes,
He's like walking like maybe 100 kilos, but he's fighting with the big guys and he beat them.
yeah.
He's
He's so
crazy. Now
technical.
he's
Yeah,
yeah, he's doing a final tournament, final eight, and in heavyweight.
yeah,
Yeah, and also now Rico, he's not fighting anymore for Glory,
yeah,
so probably he's going to do MMA. So there is opportunity to maybe we have like Milos to or someone else. Also, there is Rade to take the belt to bring it to Serbia to from
yeah.
Glory.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
cool. That would be really cool.
yeah,
But we have a
yeah.
lot of
I suppose.
good athletes for being such a small country. We really are
Yeah,
good athletes.
we also have our Bosnian fighter. He's also kickboxer, but
Mm.
he's also signed with Glory Kickboxing. But he was doing boxing, and now
Yeah,
he's fighting for the WBC heavyweight grand prize. So
yeah.
it's gonna be fight like 20 December, and if he won, he's gonna win like 250,000 US dollars.
That's
Like,
not a bad bank. I would fight.
yeah, he's yeah, it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
that's why we are so talented. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go back to you. So, your dream is to sign up with UFC, and
Yes.
you sign up. Do you think like let's be like be realistic. Do you think that bantamweight you're fighting? Yeah.
Bantam, or I think maybe flyweight, but for now,
Okay.
Bantam, yeah.
Who is champion now is in bantamweight?
Kayla Harrison.
Okay. Do you think do you think that you can beat Kayla?
I had to think I can beat her because everybody has a kryptonite, and I just have to find out
Yeah.
what's hers.
Yeah. She's really good. She's beast. Yeah. But
She
she's
is.
not Balkan beast.
No, exactly.
uh,
It's here,
yeah.
not just here, you know?
Yeah. Um, so you think that you go in the UFC, you can easily be in top 10. I mean easily, you can be in top 10.
I think so. I think I am that good. Uh,
Yeah.
Otherwise, honestly, let's be realistic. Who would quit their job? Who would move to across the like world
No.
if I wouldn't believe in myself? Like if I don't think
Yeah.
I belong there, why would I like sacrifice so much? I belong there.
Yeah.
I know I belong there. Like
Yeah.
you can't
And
like
yeah, because now I think everything what happened, like just your story from like doing MMA. Also, you started like in 25, so in 4 years, you did a lot of things that the people don't do that in all their life, and now you have one of the best coaches, and also he is gonna understand you more because he's also Serbian. So you have that special connection. You
yeah.
won already 2 times the champion, just like amateur champion, the biggest champion in the world, and I think you have everything just to sign and to go over there. And I think you will be the first Balkan girl that sign with UFC. Yeah,
I think so too. Yeah, I would
yeah,
be the first Balkan.
yeah.
No, not the first Balkan because Ivana, I don't remember her name. She was already signed with UFC.
Okay,
She's from Croatia, if I remember.
yeah.
Chiric, I
Where is
think
she
her.
now?
She's not
Does
with the UFC. Yeah, I don't know. She didn't resign with them.
yeah, and let's say you go, you sign over there, and you win the belt and everything. What is the time that you want to stop to do this? Maybe 35, 36. I don't know. What is your
Oof.
timeline in your head?
I don't have a timeline. I just, as long as I'm healthy and my body is responding to the training, and I don't
Yeah.
have too much brain damage, I think I will continue as long as I possibly can. But as soon as I feel like my body and everything is declining, that's where I'm gonna stop. So there's no
Okay.
specific age, but like just listening and be intuitive with the body.
Okay. And also, uh, how is difficult for you because you have it's crazy. You as a woman is different for a woman than for a man to do this sport because we don't have periods, we don't have that we're less emotional, everything is that it's easier for us. And uh what about like also to have, for example, children? I saw uh, after the how do I say, when you when you give birth,
Yeah.
uh how is that can impact for the MMA, for the performances?
I don't
Is
know.
there
I
a
don't have
girl that they
children,
do?
but I know people
Yeah,
say that they are like their bodies are just different after childbirth.
yeah, yeah.
Like
I
I
think
don't know exactly. there are a lot of people who bounces back after childbirth, and after 2 years they're already back at the octagon, like Misha
Yeah.
Tate and others. But I don't really know. I just know that certain women just say they are totally different.
Yeah, maybe I think I'm not sure, but Amanda Nunez, she had she she I think she have children, so I'm not
But
sure.
she didn't.
Maybe.
It was her partner who carried the child, so it's very different. If you're carrying it, it's gonna affect your body. But Amanda Nunes never carried the child. It was
Ah,
her
okay,
partner.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
As far as I know, yeah.
Yeah. Who is your GOAT MMA from the female?
Females, I love Gina Carano. She was my first love in MMA, so I'm gonna stick to her. Even if she's OG, like old school. But yeah, she was one of the first uh, female fighters in MMA.
And man,
Mainly is GSP because we have like the same storyline and the same like
yeah,
chronological with the karate and all that stuff. Like when I saw his documentary, I
yeah,
was like, "Is he talking about me?" And like the martial art aspect and the mindset and yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, I
yeah.
resonate a lot with him.
Yeah, he's really he's nice. He's doing his training sometimes in TriStar and Ajduzo, that the gym that we have
Yeah.
just here. And yeah. Um, so like I'm gonna uh I'm gonna leave you with this because I don't want to waste more of your time because we already speak maybe what 1 hour and 20 minutes. So we're gonna definitely do part two because I don't want you to for you to be late on training. But
Okay. Thank you.
thank you so much. I invite everyone, every Balkan people to support you on your way to be like the biggest uh, UFC the champion soon. Just to go to over there and to support and yeah. So we're gonna do part two when you're gonna sign with UFC.
Yeah, of course, of
Cross the
course.
fingers. Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Yeah, and also say hi to Renato.
I
Um,
will.
and yeah, when you see him, and told him that I'm waiting him for the podcast.
I will tell him he's
Yeah,
now away with Alex Simon. They're now heading out to Glory next night.
yeah,
This weekend he's fighting, but when he come back, I
yeah,
will let him know. You say hi and
yeah,
that he's
yeah,
invited.
yeah. And yeah, take care and continue like the good work. Stay like that. Always smile, humble, and
And
I'm sure that big things is coming for you. Thank you
I
for your time.
appreciate it. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
having me. Good talk and have a
yeah.
good day. Until next time.
Yes. Uh,
Bye.